Welcome back, Egos family. This is season 2, episode 7. We are your hosts, Jake Mugahalva
and Mario Rodriguez, and we have a special guest today, Mr. Connor Lachlan.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah,
Hi,
aka
Mario.
Already Dead as your rapper name.
Nice.
Yeah.
This is the first guest that I have never met before. This is one of Mario's friends.
Yes.
The last few guests have been people that we're both very well acquainted with, but I have never met you before.
Which is exciting, though. I think that'll be a fun thing to...
Dude, we're booked for the next 7 weeks.
Nope.
11 weeks. We're booked for the next 11 weeks, and almost all of them are people that I've never spoken to in my life. So it's exciting.
Yeah.
It's a little nerve-wracking, but it's exciting.
I mean, I think it'll give a better episode because you're getting to know them, and so the viewers will get to know them as well more,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. I heard you rap.
Yeah, well, not really rap, but it's kind of in between. Yeah.
What do you classify yourself as an artist? Just
anything I want to do. Yeah, basically
Well, you've been improving a lot the past year, though, right?
Yeah.
OD.
How long you been making?
Since I was 12, I used to
oh shit.
I used to make these weird, because I used to listen to video those joke songs that people used to make can I curse?
Yes.
Yeah. So they'd be like those moments can I eat your ass? Yeah. It was hella catchy, and I was these were going viral. So I was I'm gonna make something like that.
Word.
I made a couple of really bad, I shouldn't have been saying that shit.
at the age of 12 in middle school.
Shit about I don't know if I get fucking my dog. It was just a joke, just jokes, you know what I mean, shit like that.
Yeah, to be clear, he doesn't fuck his dog.
My sister still has those songs downloaded on her phone to make fun of me about it, but it's recorded on my phone.
That's who introduced me. Michaela introduced me.
Yeah, bro. It's really crazy.
That's so funny.
You know his sister too?
Yes, you'll meet both of them at Victoria's party.
Okay,
yeah, I'm going to that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, you're invited.
I was wait, I'm going to that?
Don't worry, you're invited.
You're telling me about a party I don't even know about yet.
No, you're... Yeah, just anyway, okay. Don't worry.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, I've only been, actually making music for the past, 3 or 4 years.
What do you make?
My last album was, I would say, kind of alternative R&B, pop, a little bit. Before that, I was kind of just making whatever I wanted to, but it was not good. I think that's everybody's story though.
Yeah, it's
right?
kind of you just have to experiment before you figure out what you want to do.
Yeah, but everybody starts out being shit. The first songs I wrote were fucking garbage.
Yeah. Well, you told me a story about how you had to walk up a bunch of stories to meet a rapper.
Oh no, I wasn't a rapper. It was so we went to me and my friend, we were in my best friend since we were hella young. We went to the city for this pop-up shop for one of these people that we know. His name is Bloody Osiris, but he's grew up with Cardi and whatever. Not grew up in 2016. He was friends with him and whatever else, and he's really high in fashion. You don't know if you know who Virgil Abloh is, with creative director of he made Off-White, and then he creative directed for Louis Vuitton. He died recently.
Oh shit!
But he was friends with him. He has a Maybach that's a Virgil Abloh Maybach, a crazy But he got it off taking pictures of his outfits and shit. So he was having something. We had met him twice before at a party or something. It was crazy. He was in his G-Wagon or whatever. He's got a lot of money. He's always at the watches AP Audemars Piguet. He was at Switzerland for their little event and whatever.
Oh, shit.
He's really really famous.
Yeah.
So I met him at this party once. He walked with my friend and was he walked past him and my friend was oh, you know him? He saw this chain on him. He's oh, you know Bloody Osiris? He's bro, that's me. What are you talking about? And then we were oh, that's so fire. So we met him there, and then we went to this pop-up shop where him and his I don't know if it's his brother or cousin or whatever related to him, Bloody Dior, and they were selling some of their clothes and whatever. And we were in there and we were yo, you remember us from that party? Where I was yeah, what's up guys? Yo, show. And they were selling their old clothes, so I bought a Raf Simons shirt, whatever, and then my friend had bought these Bottega pants that he had, and they were all their clothes, but they were just selling them because who's not gonna buy them?
Right.
And then after he was yo, you guys come to the after party, da da da. They were you got put on a list and whatever else to go to the after party at the Crown in on Bowery in the Lower East Side. And I was cool. We get there, we're yeah, we're on the list. Told them our names. They were all right, you got ID? We were
what? No, you're
you gotta be 21. They were yeah. I was damn.
That's fucked up.
We went to the hotel that was on the side, and we are like, all right, it's like on the rooftop. So if we just go to the roof, like we can get.
You can jump. You're just gonna jump.
No, we were gonna sneak into it because it was like connected. So we were like, cool, like because it's like a hotel, but in like the outside there's like an entrance for like the rooftop bar thing, whatever, the party. And he was having like an after party for him. We were on the list. So I was like, yo, I'm so hyped. Like Bloody Osiris put us on the list.
Dang.
And then we go there and we walk up like 30 flights of stairs, bro.
30
like,
shit, bro.
Yeah, bro. We walked up 30 flights of stairs, and we're sitting there, and we get there, and it says alarm will sound if opened, and we're like,
You're like, you're fucked.
yeah, we couldn't get up there because I was like, this. So my heart was skipping beats, and like I was doing a lot of work, and I was like, fuck.
That's so weak.
And then we tried paying people like $100 to get us in, and like whatever, and they were just trying to bribe the bouncers, and we were like, no, nobody was letting us in.
That is
dang.
So bad.
Did you get in?
Nope.
Dang.
But I get home all the way to Long Island, right? As soon as I get back, I'm DMing him over outside, and I'm like, yo. DMs me back, yo, y'all mind, whatever. I'm like, he's like, yo, just meet me at the house. I'll bring you up. Come back. I was like, bro, I'm in Long Island, bro. Man, I was like, it's like
that's
2 in the morning.
heartbreaking.
He's like, yo, come up. I'll come down and get you.
Damn.
Man, I was like,
No, I can't come up. I already left.
I can't.
I'm on a different island right now, dog.
yeah, I was
Jeez.
like, bro, I'm an hour away. I can't come back.
Yeah. Oh my
That
God.
must have felt like shit.
It did.
Yeah,
But-
doing 30 flights of stairs back in town.
Yeah, but we met him again a couple of times. Whatever, we saw him at Rick Owens, and we were like both buying his like crazy.
You've
Rick
been
Owens
into fashion.
Yeah.
Recently, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah, this
a
has
lot.
been spending like over a K on fashion, bro.
over a K. I spent like 20K at this point. Like, over a K.
You're like OD. You
I
go
think-
to the city every time for it, right?
Yeah, usually, but that's like because like the people at Balenciaga we used to know, and like, but then the lady Yulissa, the best like sales lady ever. Like you go there, she's like, you want sparkling or still? Like brings on a silver platter to you, like the best. She was like our homie, bro. We would text her and stuff and be like, yo, but she ended up stopped working there, so I like stopped going back. But
You just did it for, what's your name?
What?
What's your name?
Yulissa.
Yo, shout out to you.
Yeah,
Hope you're
she's actually.
watching.
Yo, I found her Instagram. She's pretty famous, bro. She's like an African model and whatever else.
Oh
Like, it's
wait,
crazy.
yes, you showed me this.
Yeah,
yes.
she's like really like fine, and I was like, so we would go there and we buy like whatever, you know what I mean, like whatever we wanted at the time because it was just different, and like I would go there, like I think. I don't know, but that day that I went to Rick Owens to buy those pink shoes, it was like $2,300, $2,350 or whatever, and then or whatever, I forget about how much they were, something in like the 1.5 to 2,000 range, something like that.
It was OD.
And then like the day before that, I bought like the tire Balenciaga shoes for like $1,250 whatever before tax, and then all the other stuff whatever. So I gotta just be going there.
I can't even imagine like if I do become successful buying like clothes that are like OD like.
Yeah, but it's all for the fit pics though. It's literally all for like.
No, that's respectable.
Yeah.
No, I can respect that. Yeah.
Clothes is never something I cared about. Like
No.
I never understood why people had more than one pair of shoes.
Yes, he wears the
Really?
same shoes,
Bro, because
everywhere.
I don't even care how they look, to be honest. Like that's just me. I just buy it because they're shoes and I need shoes and they're functional. Like the only time it'll matter to me is if I need like dress shoes. Like I'm not gonna wear sneakers. In a fucking like
you did that
a fucking suit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Sneakers are just sneakers to me.
What shoe size are you?
The shoes I'm wearing right now are a 13.
I'm a 12 and a half. Yeah, I'm like up there too.
Dude. Yeah,
like
that's
a 12, I think.
Crazy.
Yeah, I normally do wear a 12, but I guess these shoes were like running small.
Yeah, these are new. When did you got these?
Like a month ago.
If you ever need European, you're 45 in European. Just so you know, just in case you ever need to get
Thanks.
Why are their numbers so fucking high?
Like
45?
Yeah, like I think like a 42 is like a 9 or an 8 or whatever. And
Oh my
like,
god.
What number do they
Yeah.
start at?
They started like 36, I think, or it goes down to 32.
Wow.
Like, I know
If we're a size like 11, it's like
yeah, you're
11
probably
inches,
like a
right?
44.
It'd be by 11 inches, so it's probably like
Probably in the metric system.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why.
I know Little Uzi because he's short. He wears like a 31 or 32 like Balenciaga, but like.
Oh,
you
in,
can-
in European size.
Yeah, in
No,
European,
because I was
yeah,
like,
'cause
wait,
he's, like,
how does
really,
him
like-
being short
No,
have
yeah,
such a
it's really
size?
small
What?
feet. Like I don't even think. I think he gets them like custom like made to his size. Like I've never seen a size that small like in the store.
Oh dang,
It's crazy.
It's kind of funny. Like a lot of times when Ev has to go shoe shopping because her feet are so small, they're like sometimes she like buys kid shoes.
That's his girlfriend.
Yeah, she's like her feet are so
Yeah,
small.
she's like very tiny.
Yeah.
That's so funny. But when it comes to like fashion and your career, like what does your family say about it?
Well, obviously they're mad at me because they're like, "Oh, stop spending money on it." Like, obviously, I'm still going to school. Like restarting at like our community college and just going. I'm going for astrophysics and minoring in computer science.
Wait.
Majoring in astrophysics and minoring.
Wait, that's a completely different thing that I thought you were gonna go for.
No.
What made you come?
I wanted to do fashion. So those were astrophysics and like computer science have always been things I wanted to do because I can do basic HTML, CSS, and like JavaScript and whatever, but not too good JavaScript. Like JavaScript's hard. Like I know some C++, but I can do like web design. Like I can make websites and I can make like like if you want to make like a shop or some website, I can make that for you and like design it how you want. Design. Yeah. I know how to do that stuff, but I've always wanted to do like, like actual like back end software engineering and shit.
Oh shit.
I never just never like I self-taught myself how to do like the web design and stuff. Like I just did it on like YouTube and took classes online for free and whatever. So I've always been interested in that. I've always loved space. Like I listen to Neil deGrasse Tyson's podcast like every day, and for like my entire life, I've always been like really obsessed with that. And like fashion and whatever. Like, you thought I was gonna go to fashion or something, but it's like I found out like it's not fun, bro. Like,
hell no. They're judgmental. Bro. They're judgmental. It's like with anything like art-wise, they're gonna be like extremely judgmental on you because first off, you got to deal with that outside of the world, and second off, it does make you better when they are judgmental.
I'm not even. So I'm talking about like the course load is just so much.
I find it really interesting that you're into like coding and stuff because I'm also going back to school within the next few months. I think it starts September 1st. But I'm going to a school. My brother also goes to it. It's called Western Governors University. It's like a fully online school, and I'm going for cloud computing. My brother's in it for cybersecurity, but they do like stuff for C++, Java. Like they do pretty much all the major coding platforms, but they're like really cheap and it's fully online, so really? They give you the coursework and you just have to take the final by a certain date. Like there's no classes to attend, there's and you just do it from home. So
there's no like live like instruction. It's
not at all. Okay, they have like textbook stuff, some pre-recorded videos like showing you lessons, but for shit that you already know, like it saves a lot of time because especially if you already have like a background or learned it yourself, then you're gonna be able to fly through like all the beginner shit.
Yeah, you end up like relearning everything, they're repeating everything.
Dude, people can graduate from there in like 2 years, and have their degree.
There's really most places don't even really require a degree. Like Google, they don't require any like degree certification to do anything for programming. They put out a tweet one time or something. I was reading that they put out a tweet and they were like, "We don't care where you learned it. If you could do it, that's all that matters."
No,
and
that's
becoming the norm for a lot of companies now.
I think that would be like it would be an up to have like a degree. I think because like, on paper it just does look good, but if also on paper you have like some experiences of you being able to actually do it and you've proven that you could do it.
Yeah, because I don't know if you know how like coding interviews would go. They're literally like you allow access to look at your computer and they give you like things to do. So it's literally like usually like especially now it's a virtual like or you go there and you show them how you do everything. They ask you a question, how do you do this? You do it. So it's kind of like you don't really the degree doesn't mean anything because you could have a degree or not. If you go to that interview and you can do what they say fast, I like because there's a lot of ways to do certain things. So you have to like do it at a very
Sorry.
If you see fly, dude, there's like 2 flies in my room. It's ridiculous.
We have no idea how it got in. There's no door
or
window open, so we have no idea how these got
in. Fucking clue. No idea.
But the issue with that I would probably have with this college is that I think that I would be like, oh, it's on my own pace, so I'll just...
I wouldn't do it at all.
Yeah, I'll be like, I'll do it like the night before. I'm just like, you know what, fuck it, I'll just not do it.
Yeah.
That's why like school, like if I go in person, I know I'll be held accountable.
Yeah, someone was recommending Full Sail University in Florida. They have that, and they do like they run a... What is it? Unity. They use Unity to like program their games and stuff. That's more of like game development and stuff. Whatever, but
well, your brother is handling it pretty well. Like your brother's just responsible.
Yeah, he actually fell behind a little bit, kind of recently. Like I think when the whole like him and Megan moving in together thing happened, like he fell behind a little bit because he wasn't really focusing that much on school.
Yeah.
But Yeah, I mean, besides that, he's been doing pretty well.
Well,
Yeah.
for him falling behind, it's just that he should have done this before, and it's because everything is just due at a certain date. It's not like there's certain.
Yeah, you just have to take the final by.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why he would be falling behind. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it works out for him because he's actually responsible and he'll actually like do it at some point.
The fun part too is that like if you fail a final, it's really not that big of a deal because they just let you take it again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, doesn't he get like 3 tries?
Yeah, there's one final he's done like 4 times because he failed.
I don't think he failed. I think he wanted a better score. No.
No.
Okay.
Like no, if you pass, there's no reason to take it again. You're like gonna get your degree.
So you could like, you could just like,
true.
Technically, like do it all in one day, or is it like
if you wanted
like
to,
if you
could,
really want to just bang it out,
you
could
could.
technically just do it.
You could.
Yeah, you could.
I mean, I think there would be too much coursework to bang out in one day.
It's like
but
months.
if
But
you
I'm saying,
wanted
like,
to try,
theoretically, yeah.
If you wanted to try, you could.
If you just wanted to like every day for like a month, you could definitely do it.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, it's super easy.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be able. I wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, I need like in-person learning. Like I can't do it online.
That's okay, bro. When I was a senior and fucking COVID happened, I hated that shit because I did not care to learn anything at all. I would literally turn on the class on my computer and then go the fuck back to sleep. Like,
it's a little weird with me because like I hated it when I was in college because I want to actually learn my major.
True, yeah.
But for like my non-major classes, like biology for a film major, like I was happy as hell for cheating. Yeah. And if you're from that school, you didn't hear me say that.
Yeah.
But I really didn't care. And if it was in person or online, typically I did the work though.
COVID happened when I was in 10th grade, and I was like, cool, like no more school, fire. It sounds really damn.
Ew.
Got that? Sounds really fucked up to say.
No, it's not.
I told my teachers that I had COVID, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I got COVID. I'm really bad. I can't do work." And they were like, "Okay, it's fine. We'll just pass you the rest of the year." I was like, "Oh, cool." I didn't have COVID though, but I was like, "Yeah, I got that." And then I graduated in 11th grade instead of 12th.
Yeah, you graduated early.
Yeah, so I was just like, I'm not trying to go to school anymore. I was like, I'm out.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what made you decide that?
Well, actually, it literally happened before, like a week before the school shut down. I was like, I'm gonna graduate like half year senior year because that's possible. And she's like, oh, well, you have the credits to graduate in 11th. I was like, oh, fire. But you have to do night school in the spring. I was like, all right, cool. Yeah. And then COVID happened and saved me. But then, like, the year started with COVID, and they were like, okay, we're all online, but before they transferred back. And I was just doing the Google Classroom work because that's all you had to do. Because I was like, you don't have to go to these meetings at all. And then like in January, they sent me a letter in the mail like, Connor has never attended class once. But I was doing all the work, so I was like getting credit, just not attendance. And I was like, what? Like,
but they told you you didn't need to.
No, they never told me I didn't. I just.
No.
I mean, no. My friends were telling me like, oh yeah, like the people who are like, they don't gotta. I don't know, something with someone doesn't have to. But I was like, I don't gotta. So I wasn't doing it. And then when I started doing it, I was like waking up to my alarm, joining the class, muting myself, and then I'd wake up to my one teacher, Mr. Barry, every time. He was like, Connor. I was like, yeah, you can leave. It's been like 15 minutes. I'm like, oh, okay. Have a good day. He's like, yeah. And I would hang up. We read like Harry Potter. We read like, I don't know what we read. I was just doing the Google Classroom later on, like lying on everything.
No, he did not learn.
If you asked me anything from my 11th grade / senior year, no clue what happened.
Did you go to prom?
No, not that prom. Because I asked them, I was like, I'm graduating a year early. Can I bring someone from 11th grade like to the prom? They're like, no, because of COVID, you can't. So I'm like, I'm not going to a prom. I don't know anybody. Like,
yeah, that's true.
I ended up going up to the prom next year with my class, but it was so bad. Like, it was so bad.
I was on the news once about prom. Do you remember that?
What? Oh wait, I think you said in the podcast actually when we first started. Yeah.
Yeah.
How you got interviewed and they were doing interviews in your school in like in the middle of the hallway.
I think they kind of just interviewed me. They
just wanted you.
They pulled. Well, no, because Meitner asked.
Oh. Okay.
She asked who wanted to be interviewed by News 12, and I was like, fuck it. I was like, I want to be interviewed by News 12.
Yeah, I fucking love the attention.
That's what I'm saying. And then they like pulled me out, and I just like stood outside.
What was the interview about?
It was about prom because it was my my senior year was when, because my junior year they didn't have prom at all because of COVID, and then my senior year was when like prom came back, and they were like, "How do you think the student body feels about this?" And I was like, "I don't know, good." I was like, I mean, this is what they need. We've been, you know, they didn't have anything last year, so it's a breath of fresh air. That's what I was looking at.
Did you guys enjoy your prom? Did you go to prom?
Well, my prom was taken away because of COVID.
Oh, okay.
I was the COVID year.
He was the year.
Oh, and you're younger than him?
Yeah.
I did not go
at all, ever.
Nope.
Oh, so
well, I went. Okay,
you
so
then,
I went to. Let me think.
Yeah,
I went to Ev's prom. Was it her prom or her junior prom? I went to one of those. I went to junior prom.
I was with you for that.
Yeah, I went to her junior prom,
which is also mine.
And I went to. I did not go to my senior. Yeah, I didn't go to prom at all. I didn't go to either of my proms. About it, but I was like, I went.
Like, how do you feel about that? I feel great. I'm not going now.
I think it's really so funny. It's so funny because I said that. They asked me because they like pre-recorded. It obviously wasn't a live thing. And when they asked me, I said I wasn't going. I was like my first response was, "I'm not going," but I think everybody and they would like stop. Don't say you're not going.
Oh, they stopped you? No way.
They were like, listen, don't say that.
To be fair, what the fuck?
Yeah, they were like, we're looking for positivity. Don't say that you're not gonna go. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh my bad. I was just trying to be real.
No, that's so. You didn't go though because you weren't able to take anybody, right?
Well, that, and I also like, so they did this stupid fucking thing where they had like every party apparently had their own like COVID square that they couldn't really leave. Like every group was able to get food one at a time and shit, and like there wasn't really like a dance floor. Like you could dance with your own table, right? So it was like people weren't allowed to just mingle. It was like this weird fucking system.
You had to dance with.
It was like people had like their own like sections where they were like allowed to mingle. But it wasn't like everybody wasn't allowed to go. I think they like didn't care and did it anyway. But when I heard that was going to be the way that it was, I was like, fuck that.
Where did they have yours? But,
where?
Was that the aquarium or no?
I have no idea.
No,
that year they held it at the aquarium.
We held it at the same place every year.
Oh, okay.
But I just don't remember where it was. I personally enjoy. Okay, so.
Oh, it was at the fucking East Wind, right, or some shit.
I think
that's where I went to for that prom for my actual grade.
Yeah. We had ours was on a Thursday, and none of our regencies were ever or finals were ever on a Friday. So we were glad as hell because we were able to get drunk and have fun. You know, a typical like prom thing. But I didn't get a prom for my year, but I went to prom the year before, which I preferred because I had a lot of friends who were a year older than me. And honestly I had a lot of fun. It was fun dressing up, going with my friends into a limo that I didn't have to pay for. So
I have never been in a limo.
I just had to pay for my ticket, and my date just paid for the limo for me, my portion of it, and then everything else.
Dude, that's fucking awesome. Fucking sugar mommy, bro.
Yeah, we're still friends to this day.
Let's go. Is she still? Do you still like take money from her?
Yeah, every day. I'm actually like, can I get $5, please? Let me get $5, please.
Bro, I hate being a dude sometimes because listen. Women get these texts all the time. Even my girlfriend gets texts from. I know half of them are fake, right? But let's just assume we live in a world where nobody fakes it, right? People just be hitting her up. I'll be your sugar daddy. Give me just send me like one picture of your feet every month, and I'll give you like $5,000 allowance. No,
I had someone
no
like
meetup. Or
you did
for me, yeah.
Wait, did you?
Wait, like a dude?
Like a dude, yeah.
Oh,
okay,
shit.
but he thought I was a girl.
Oh
so, like,
yes! Wait! Oh my God! You're catfishing him. Okay, wait. So I don't know where we went. I think we went out to Applebee's or something, and I just remember him because he was on the phone with him, and he's like, "Yo, where are you? Like, I really want to see you." And then Kai goes, "Wait, did you do the voice or did you make one of the girls?"
I did the voice.
He was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Like, I just can't make it right now. I'm on. No, wait, that's a lie. Actually, he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm on the way. I'll be there soon. Okay."
Oh, you were at the Super Bowl. Yeah.
Yeah, we were hanging out at the Super Bowl party.
And I said, "Oh yeah," because he was like, "Oh, if you."
Can you recreate the voice?
Yeah, hold on, wait. So he was texting me and he was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna meet you. I want to meet you at like the South Shore Mall or whatever.
Yeah.
I got $300 like just to hang out, or we'll go to Starbucks. We can just hang out." I was like, "I have $300 for you though, even if we just hang out. More if we do something though." I was like, oh, okay, I'm on my way right now. Like, hi, Daddy, I'm on my way right now. I know. I made him think at one point that I got in a car accident. I was in the hospital and almost died. That's why I wasn't answering him. Like,
Oh
so
my
many
God.
times. Like, I remember I was supposed to hang out with him one time, and I was like, texting him a week later. I sent him a picture from Google that I scrolled all the way to the bottom. It's like a car crash picture, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I've been in like the hospital for so long, like my legs are broken and shit."
Yeah,
Like whatever.
and before anyone says anything, technically it wasn't wrong because he was a creep.
Oh no! Also, yeah, he thought I was 17.
Oh, there's nothing wrong, bro. There's a whole TV show dedicated.
You're able
to
to catfish people if they think you're 17.
There's
That's what
a
I was
whole
doing.
TV show.
He thought I
dedicated
just
to
turned 17. Too,
Exactly.
So he's like, "Oh yeah."
Ooh.
And I was like,
Ooh.
he was like 32, and he would pay me to like go on like Telegram, and he would send me videos of him like doing his thing.
Ew,
He would send me like $40 a minute to talk to him, like crazy, like crazy. He would be like, "Oh, talk to me on the phone.
Your back, bro.
Talk to me on the phone for like 10 minutes. I'll send you $100." I remember I was really down bad one time. I was in the city and I got out of bartending school, and I was like, "Damn, I got no more money." In my account." I was like, "I need a sandwich from 7-Eleven. Like, I don't get paid till like noon." Like,
You know what this
direct
reminds
deposit.
me of? You ever see those videos on YouTube where like those people like, you know, those like people who call like old people using like their laptop and they try and scam them, like there's a virus on your computer, give me all your information. And you ever see those videos where there's like a guy on the other end like knowing that they're gonna do that and they like scam them back and steal their money.
And he's like,
Yeah, that's what that reminds me of.
I actually recently saw a Twitch streamer do this where he was gonna give him I think a gift card for something. It was like a $100 gift card to somewhere. I think it was a Visa gift card or something. It wasn't 100, it was probably more. And then he was reading it off, and then he was saying that he was gonna buy this thing for him. And he was like, no, don't do that. Sir, just read me the numbers, sir. And then he was like, yeah, I'm reading you the numbers, but I just spent all the money. And then the guy, he's like, no, sir, no, you're not supposed to, sir. Just read me the numbers. Read me the numbers and everything will be okay. And he goes, oh, I just did, but I did just spend so much money on like, I don't know, like IKEA or something. Yeah. And he's like, no, sir, why would you do this? No, he's like, why would you do this? Just read me the numbers. And he goes, sorry, I already spent all my money.
There's these people
I love those videos.
They call me almost every day. They're like, hey, Maddie? I'm like, yeah, no, this is her husband. And they're like, oh, okay, you owe like the credit union like $500, $600, whatever the number is. Usually like $500-$600. And I'm like, oh, yeah. And they're like, oh, so you are Mary's husband, right? Spouse, how can we resolve this credit that you have? And I was like, and I always tell them like, I'm like, oh, okay, we can resolve it by killing everybody you know and love. And then they're like, yeah, okay, can you just be professional? I'm like, yeah, okay, I can just chop your kids' heads off and make you watch. And they're like, I say like the most disgusting, like gruesome things to them, and they can't hang up the phone. Like these people, they have to, as long as I keep saying I'm Mary's husband, they can't hang up. Like I notice they don't hang up unless I say I'm not Mary's husband.
I personally, me personally, I know like, well, this is like very controversial, but I think if you're scamming, we're able to say anything to you.
Oh, but why is that controversial? If you're scamming, you're a piece of shit.
No, because some people are like, you should act out of kindness and you shouldn't be
Fuck
doing
that.
You're trying to rob me.
I do not care.
Yes.
Bro, if you're trying to scam me and I catch you, you're fair game, bro.
It's the internet version of being like, give me your money with your gun.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you're fair game for
if
humiliation.
someone pulls up on you like this, give me your money, you're not going to be like, come on, man, it's okay. Just sit down and relax.
Sit down. We can talk about this.
Shut up, get out of my face.
Violence is not the answer.
Yeah.
No, literally. No, but I think it's better too if you like joke around with them and like play it into a little bit, because obviously we lived in an age where like technology is like very
we know how to fight back.
Yes, but like, you know how many old people get scammed?
Oh my god, I know.
It's
bro.
so sad. I remember seeing this video.
My mom got scammed the other day.
No, she didn't.
My aunt got scammed.
She did. So somebody listed on like fucking Wayfair or some shit. They listed like in like a backyard like chair set, right? Like one of those like couch chairs. I don't even know the right words for this. And like a little table, like a circular table with a little fire pit in the middle. And she was like, "That looks so nice." And it was listed for $50. And she goes, "What a steal." this looks so nice.
Wait, where? Facebook?
I think it was like Wayfair or something.
Oh, Wayfair.
Yeah,
I think I've heard of that.
And she was like,
my mom is like, my sister's tire popped. I'm like, okay, I don't care. Sorry.
but, no, you're good. But yeah, my mom was like, this is such a steal. I'm gonna buy it. And my dad was like,
if it's a steal on fucking Wayfair, why do you think?
Yeah, my dad was like, you gotta be fucking joking. Like, there's no way you think this is real. My mom was like, why not just do it anyway? Obviously, it was a scam, and she got $50 taken from her. She had to open a whole new fucking debit card with the bank because, like, all of her information,
only your mom, too.
all of her information was stolen. These fucking people just had all her shit.
It's so sad, bro. Like my aunt, she had like schizophrenia and stuff, whatever.
Oh shit.
And she developed it, I guess, with dementia and stuff and whatever.
Oh, that's yeah.
And they were like these Jamaican like scam people, whatever. Some like Jamaican people or something. They were like, oh, you gotta give us like 60-70 grand or something. She sent them like wire transferred them like $80,000.
No, she didn't.
What they wanted, yeah, bro. And she lost everything. She had to go to her apartment. She started living in an apartment. Then she got like into this house that was all cracked out and living with some like real weird.
Wait, no, that actually makes me so 60, 70. That's how much people make in a year.
Like
that's
something like
so
that.
sad.
She sent like close to 100 grand to them over a certain amount of time too. It wasn't just once. Like it was like multiple times.
And she never told anybody.
She did until a certain point. And then, no, I think so. Someone was like, "Why don't you have any money to live in your house anymore?" She was like, "Well," and she, you know what I mean. Like everyone was like taking care of her and stuff because she's like obviously like schizophrenic. Something's wrong. You know what I mean? And she's having dementia and going down. And she ended up dying like 4 years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, whatever it is. But then they put her in like a home to like live in like a living like situation. She just got worse mentally. But like they scammed her for almost 100
When was
grand.
that? When was this?
It must have been like I was probably maybe like 12.
Oh shit.
Something like
6
that.
Years
But
ago, then.
yeah, but like she's like she's pretty well, she's dead now, but she's like she was pretty good where she was at though, because she got really bad mentally. But she was first married to this really rich guy. I knew her as like this girl with this big house and whatever, and then everything just went downhill from there. And then she got scammed. That was like the end.
Yeah,
dude,
bro.
that's crazy.
No, Jay. So, Jay is our old general manager.
Gotcha.
And he. Oh, by the way, me and Connor work with each other.
Yeah.
That's how we met. But. Our old general manager, he comes back from like a 2-week long vacation from in like Texas or something, and he he was telling me, bro, and he was saying that he was on like a 2-hour call, talking to this scammer for like 2 hours, like scamming him. And then he was like yelling at Jay, and Jay was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry, sir.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. I just don't understand what you want from me." Jay was.
How they get so tight. Remember?
Speaking of this though, on TikTok it's been going about
The fuck?
what?
Text I just got sent. Keep going.
On TikTok it's like parents getting justice for
killing their kids.
Getting justice for people who killed their kids.
Yeah.
So my question is, would you take justice in your own hands if someone murders your child? If they don't get the correct justice?
I don't know how to answer this because I like don't have kids, so I don't. But at the moment, like I really.
That's a good answer.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know how that would feel because like if it was my.
Would you judge someone though?
Judge someone?
Let's say let's say I have a child, right? And then like.
I kill his kid, and he does nothing about it.
And then
he does
the justice
something.
system, like the
justice system fails you.
Yeah, fails me. And even though there's hella proof, and I'm like, fuck it. I might have lost it, so I decided to shoot him in his head and kill him.
What would you think?
That's fine. I wouldn't care. I'd be like, that's good for you.
You'd be like, damn me up.
Yeah, I would. But personally, though, I wouldn't do that. I mean, not wouldn't do that. I wouldn't like. I don't know, because I feel like having a kid is so much different than like if someone killed you, I don't know if I would go out of my way and try to like hunt them down and murder them. Like that's
understandable. Like, that's understandable.
With even if it was like my family and stuff, like I don't know if I'd like go through. I'd probably try everything legally to do it, but I wouldn't like go try to
that's
find.
What I'm saying.
But I couldn't tell you because I don't have a kid. Because like a kid is obviously so much different. Like you would do anything for that kid. Like,
yeah.
But like my family, like. I love them, but I don't know if I'd hunt down their murderer for them. You know what I mean? That sounds fucked up, but like,
yeah,
I wouldn't. I don't know if I'd go.
I can make like a prediction of how I think I would handle it at this point. I mean, I'd probably be down the same route. Like, I'd probably try all the legal things possible. I don't really think I could kill a person.
I could definitely kill a person. I could definitely kill a person.
Like, Jacob's like, I really don't. I
don't think I'd be able to kill someone either. No, I'm not saying that. I could kill someone.
I know I have the ability.
I just don't think I would care. Not that I wouldn't care enough, but like I don't think that like
you have the ability to.
The ability to find the person and whatever else, but like. No, I'm saying I don't think I have the abilities to find the person who did it. But if it's my kid, I'll go. I feel like I would go to any length necessary to find them. But like, you know what I mean? If my sister, God forbid, ever gets like middle of the parking lot, gets killed by a random person, I'm not gonna like go sniff the floor and like scab his DNA. Like if it was my kid, maybe I'd do it. You know what I mean? I don't know if I go through all that.
But what if it was just like in a grocery store? Like he just appeared in a grocery store.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna find that.
But like, what if you already have a gun on you?
Why would I not kill him?
Wait, no, exactly. You would kill him.
Okay,
yeah,
that's
I would.
a different
No, I'm saying I would 100%
like if I'm witnessing it.
Wait. Witnessing, yes.
If I'm witnessing it, yes.
Right back, bro.
Yeah, that's defense, dude. Even if it doesn't involve anybody I know, right? Like where I work, right, and what I do. Mm-hmm. If I see an active threat to anybody, I am stopping that. Like or attempting to stop that like immediately.
I feel like anybody would like unless you're like a like a woman with their kids or something, maybe you might hide. But like
if I have a gun, you're dead. Like in that situation, if I have a gun, I don't know where I'm gonna shoot you, and I don't know whether or not I will kill you, but I will.
What are the gun laws in New York?
Horrible.
What do you mean?
Well, not horrible in the way of like you can't openly carry a. You have to have a permit and whatever else. Most of those people aren't going to go out and randomly kill people because they have like hella permits. Like it takes like 2 years to even get a pistol here legally.
Oh shit!
But, like,
I didn't know that.
I could go to like at 18. I can go and I can get a. I can't get anything that can hold more than one round at once. So I have to be 21 to hold anything. So if I want a shotgun that I had to like put a shell into fire, then like I can get that, but it takes a 10-day waiting period and whatever else. You can't bring it outside. There's no like open carry laws.
Oh
like,
shit!
You can't just like openly carry an AR-15 here. Like you can't like it's just like not. You know what I mean? Like
well, AR-15 I'm okay with not people carrying.
Yeah. I'm just saying like in Florida it's like the fucking Wild West now.
No,
you can walk up into the gas
station,
dude. Pick one up real quick, put it in your back pocket, and walk out, and nobody can say anything to you. Like there used to be like this one gas station that like is in Florida that I used to go to, not go to like frequently, but when I had been there before, and there was like a gun shop connected to the inside of the convenience store, and I was like, oh cool, but like obviously you still need to get your permits and whatever, but now that there's no conceal carry permit law in Florida, you can just buy it there, put it in your pocket and leave. You don't gotta get a holster, you don't gotta get a permit to carry it, you can just walk out with it. Hella crazy.
Yeah, so it's a lot harder to do this.
Me personally, I think maybe like if to defend my house, like I would have a hand.
I've been trying to get a shotgun.
Handgun and I could say a shotgun if I like choose to go hunting. I don't think I would ever go hunting.
I feel like shotgun for my house protection because I feel like
no, because if I'm like have this on my foot.
You don't gotta do all that. you just have it with one in there. All you gotta do is boom, boom, and then just wake up.
That's true. But I'm scared if I drop it, I'm like.
Also, I will say
that's how my
a shotgun being a shotgun, I feel like I would cause unnecessary damage.
No, 100%.
Yeah,
you would get like shell parts through the wall and
stuff. Like I'm completely.
But that's why you
that's what I'm saying.
I forget what kind of bullet it is, but
like
there's like something small. Because if you get like a game shot or something, you're killing someone through the walls. Like if your brother's sleeping in the other room, someone's gonna fly through and kill him. So like you gotta get like a really small shotgun shell to be able to hit them with. Because if you have one that just bursts, it's gonna go through the walls and everything else. But
I think shotguns scare me because my grandpa like accidentally killed himself with a shotgun.
Jesus.
Oh, wow.
Christ, I'm sorry.
I
was not ready for that.
I wasn't alive. It didn't affect me. Shit.
Okay, cool.
I affected my dad. Sorry. Like, God bless him and like rest in peace. But I wasn't alive. So
I feel like a pistol is just too like.
I'm the same age my dad was when his dad passed away. I never met him. I've never met any of my grandpas.
Oh, okay, cool.
Well, like biological grandpas. I have one grandpa still. Shout out to him.
Dude, could you imagine having like a 50 cal in your house? Just like using that as, dude.
You got to make sure no one's by the front door. You gotta.
Dude, if you shoot a 50 cal at somebody, bro, they're literally like whatever part of their body it hits, they're literally exploding.
I find the most interesting bullets there are like you can buy like in a pistol that would really like fuck somebody up. You get like hollow tip bullets. So like as soon as they make impact with anything, they split off.
Oh yeah,
into,
they like
hundreds of pieces.
Yeah.
So like people, they're we have victims from like these guns, and they'll have like shrapnel in their toes and shit, like all the way down under their skin and their toes. Like it's just like goes everywhere in your body.
Yeah.
Like, fucks
basically
you up.
like once the bullet impacts something, the bullet will explode.
Maybe I should educate myself more on guns to not be afraid.
Yeah,
of
that's
guns.
why most people have like hollow points inside their guns, because it's just so much more effective
Lots
than
of
just
damage.
like
Yeah.
shooting someone. And then they could like, if you get shot in your chest, like right here in your shoulder, you could live.
that's
You could live. If
not-
with a
Probably
regular
will
bullet,
live.
with a regular bullet. If you just get shot with a regular bullet, you could live like right here.
You probably will.
You
Yeah.
will. Probably.
Yeah, I guess there's an
with-
artery somewhere here, though.
But if you get shot with a hollow tip, your heart's getting everything's getting ripped apart, and you're
Yeah.
probably gonna die. You know
Oh,
what I mean? It's just
shit,
way
dude.
easier to.
It's also
unless-
like impossible for doctors to get all that out.
yeah, they get all of it out.
Yeah.
They can't. There's so much they can never
That's
get it out.
crazy. I
Yeah.
had no idea.
It gets to like the point where it's so difficult that it poses more of a risk to try and get it out
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
to just leave it in there. Like sometimes they'll just leave it in there.
Yeah, there was one story where someone had one like literally stuck in their like artery, but they couldn't like get it out because if they took it out, it would like cause like internal bleeding or whatever.
Oh shit.
So they had to like do some crazy operation. The guy ended up dying or something. I don't
That's
forget what
why
it was,
when you
but
get stabbed, if you ever need to know this, don't take
pull
the
it out,
knife
yeah.
out.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know why anyone would ever think that's
Because
acceptable.
because people think that like leaving the knife in there is like causing more damage.
No,
than
it's
if they were-
stopping the blood from coming
Exactly.
out of you.
Yes,
Exactly.
it's literally stopping. Also like it was painful when it got in.
Yeah, taking it out
Obviously,
is
it's gonna be painful when you pull it out. Why would
Certain
you want
knives too are like designed to like rip out everything.
Yeah.
Not to mention how many dull knives people get stabbed
Wait,
with.
you realize, but like your skin cells, they be working,
They
bro.
do, bro. No,
they
no,
Your
work.
whole
They-
body
don't.
be working.
I
I
had
had
to-
no idea how fast. Okay, so basically, I have this like tiny scar. You can barely see it. It was like
I see it.
here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I see
basically right here. And the box cutters that we use at work.
Yeah.
So I was cutting,
Oh, that happened to me twice.
and
bro.
I hit. It's a whole razor, like what you put in like to shave.
Mhm.
I literally cut myself,
Oh god.
and I was like, "This low-key hurts," and I'm like, "Whoa." I've never seen that part of me before. I'm like,
Bro started
"Whoa."
seeing all the little white particles.
Yeah.
in his
No,
blood.
literally, and I was like, wait, and there's like blood's like slowly there. I was like, oh my god, what the fuck? So it was like 10 o'clock, and I was closing at 12. I put the bandage on. I get home, it's completely sealed up, and I was like,
Dude,
what?
Yo,
our
I had to
skin
hold
are
this
like
for so
fucking.
long.
Our skin cells are like beavers, dude.
Yeah,
Mine,
They
not
see-
mine. This shit, the other day I had to hold this for 45 minutes, and I took the thing off. It was still bleeding. I was like, bro, like I'm putting pressure. I don't know. My skin's working differently, I guess. I don't know.
maybe.
I mean, I do. Okay, fingers. I think some parts of your body heal slower than others.
Yeah, I was
Fingers,
probably
I
your
think,
finger.
heals
maybe.
a little
That's
slower.
true, maybe, yeah.
Because of like.
I was just so
know.
shocked. I booked it out. I was like, oh, it's healed already. Like, what the fuck? That's so crazy. I was so shocked.
My left knee just healed like the other day.
I have really bad knees.
I have horrible knees. 'Cause I skateboard, so I have horrible knees, bro. Like every time I get up, they're cracking and snap. I feel like I got out of my friend's pool the other day, and I was like, oh, like, it was struggle to get out of his pools. My knees are so bad. My left knee just healed because I was at the skate park and I wore ripped jeans. I don't know why I did that. I never done it before. So I was like, cool, and I did this ollie off of this ledge. But I went to like, cause it was hella sketchy, so I like went to jump off the board,
Yeah.
and my right foot got stuck to like the grip tape. So I did like a split, and my left knee dragged on like this on like the flat cement. You know that like skate park flat cement dragged on it, and I looked at my knee; it was all white. Like I just like ripped a whole layer off, and it wouldn't heal. And I was like, damn, like, wow. I got all like pussy and stuff and whatever else. And then I was at Stony Brook University,
Yeah.
and I was skateboarding, and I was doing this thing, and I was what was I think I was like pop shoving off some ledge or something.
Yeah.
And the same I was going down a 4-stair. That's what I was, because I was going down this I was trying to do like a 4. That's what I'm trying to be ballsy. I was like, I'm gonna do 4 stairs. Like I'm gonna just, because I wanted to go around this little loop thing and then like do a pop shove and then go around and then go up this curb. So I was like, cool. So same thing happened. I was doing a couple of times. Like I tried, I landed like once, but I never got to like the pop shove. Because I would always turn the board on that side. It was really bad. So I go down the stairs and the same thing. I do a split and I land right on the kney again. But my knee dragged. I had pants on too, so I was like, cool. But I felt the scab peel off of me. But it was like, but like under the scab was all pus too, so it's peeling off of me. And then I just look at my pants and it's covered in blood. Like blood is like just pouring down my leg into my socks. And I look and I'm like, and I have this little dent in my knee, and it was like you could see where the skin ended. It looked like a cliff. Like it was like boom right down.
Oh my
it was like
God.
the shape of the wherever the scab was. really bad, but it like just started healing now. It's been like 2 months.
No, I've never gone through something like that.
Yeah.
I don't think I've even.
Can you do splits like regularly?
No, I can't. That's
so you're fucking dude. Your balls must be.
It really. It
must have been in pain, bro.
I've had something like that where I've been like, damn, like my groin hurts like in that area. But like, bro, I've never ever got injured in skateboarding and been like, I'm going home. Until that moment, I felt that. I got up. I was in.
Dude, that's brutal.
I was like, I'm going home, bro. I'm going home. I'm going home. I was like, this hurts so bad. I can't even continue. But then I continued and I kept doing it. And I landed it, but. Yeah, I thought I was going home. I was like, yo, I have to go home. I couldn't even walk. I couldn't even move my leg. I was
Bro,
like,
every time he comes into work, I just find something new about him. Because like every day he just does something that he just tells me a story about his shit, bro. Actually, speaking of work, you be beefing.
I do be beefing at work.
You beefing, but like it's because he doesn't take shit.
Do you like yell at people through the drive-through window?
No, not like
it's
customers. Like it's the other employees.
Oh.
Because I'm not like the type of person to keep my mouth shut. Like if someone's saying something to me, I'm gonna
no.
Like,
saying to you, but like done. Also like if someone's like talking shit about him.
Yeah, or if I find out you're saying it behind my back, I'm gonna come up to you and be like, bro, what did you say about me?
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna be tight because I just don't want like if you have something to say to me, say it to me. Like you know what I mean? Like at least if you have the balls to say it to me, I'll respect you and I won't even. I'll shake your hand for saying that. Like,
it's true. Care. Have you had beef any of your jobs?
Nope. I'm so serious. Pretty much every single job I've had, everybody liked me.
Word.
Not to sound like that, but it like I just people will say shit to me about other people, and I'm sure people have had opinions of me, but when I'm working, I'm not the kind of person to care enough to go and say something. You know, like I'm there to do my job and get paid.
Most of those people, though, I had previous problems with in high school.
So yeah. See, like, I've never worked with anybody who I really, like, went to high school with or really knew beforehand. So, like, if they have a problem with me, I really don't care. Like, especially because the last 2 jobs I had, I was kind of considered a more, like, experienced person. So I couldn't, like, get myself too involved.
Gotcha.
You know? All right. Well, we're hitting an hour right now. So do you have any final prompts to wrap up?
No. How do you feel?
Pretty good.
You like this episode?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think you did a good job. You were definitely interesting to listen to, dog.
Yeah, lots of good stories in this one. I hope you guys are looking forward to what's to come. Yeah. We've got a lot of very interesting people to hear stories about.
Do you want to say anything before?
I just saw your lizard out there earlier. I thought it was cool. I just have lizards. One of them killed. I
was hoping you'd maybe like shout out your like sock.
One of them killed. I just want to share that my lizard killed itself, but like it ran into the glass and snapped its neck.
What the fuck?
But that's the memory I had. That's what made me think.
Okay, well he's also
already dead. I'm dead_undead, but like UNDED on Instagram, because it's cooler. And then I'm already dead on like everything though, on like Spotify, SoundCloud.
Oh wait, I forgot to even mention this before, but he supported us from the very beginning.
I know.
Yeah,
he commented on our first YouTube video.
Yeah, and he also yes, and he also I remember he shouted out like the first couple episodes in season 1, and then he did it again when we brought it back. So thank you for doing that, man. I really appreciate the support.
This guy is a big supporter. Yeah. We appreciate it. Yeah. Hopefully we get more supporters on. If you're coming on the show, I better know that you're watching these episodes, because I'm about to ask all of them if they watch us regularly.
What's the last episode about?
Yeah.
So before we start, what was the last episode about?
Who was our last guest?
Did you bring your summary of the last one?
Well, so far everyone has watched at least 1 or 2 episodes.
Yeah.
So
Katie stopped watching after the first. But yeah.
Understandable. The first one was really bad.
The first one was terrible, but we're moving on to bigger, better things.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next episode.
Bye.
See ya.
Love you.
Bye.